Okay, now you're gonna hear the weatherman. All you need is another weatherman. But what's fascinating about the Microsoft Flight Simulator is that the weather is current, and we are looking at Florida, and Cuba is right here, and this is the Cancun right here, the peninsula of I forget what the name of that peninsula is there. Let's see. I can't come up with it. Anyway, there's Cuba, and anyway, the Bahamas, and this is Milton. Uncle Milty I used to watch on TV. Milton Berle is the last time I've heard the name Milton. And New Orleans is over here. And as we go in, we can see exactly where this is. It thins out as you zoom in on my flight simulator. So you can see the eye of the storm right here. Oops, we don't need that. And it says it's at 8:41 p.m., but that's not correct there. You can't trust the time. I'm changing it all the time. Anyway. So here you can see how far it is, and currently on TV, here's the nautical miles. So it's a little over 2 inches away, so it looks like it's 70 miles off the shore of Florida. And I don't know which direction it's moving in, but what's interesting is you can see it moving. So we moved in too far, but when you get right out here, you can see the movement right here on top. This is probably where the winds are really blowing the fastest up here on the outside as they come across here, 100 miles an hour plus. And of course, when you're out here, you can't see the coastline, so you move in closer to the coastline, and you can still see the movement, but you can catch the eye of the storm. And what we'll do is, I used to be stationed in Key West, so we'll go inbound here to Key West, and we'll get up in the F-15, and we'll go ahead, and we want to head to the north, and that would be runway 4. So we'll check off runway 4. There it is. And that should be good as departure. And yeah, there it is, that green line right there. And we're going to change this to the F-15 because this Dark Star isn't the right machine to go. We'll go up here to the F-15s right there. We'll take this one. And there we got the F-15, and we're going to head up toward the storm, so we could put in Tampa, Florida. So we'll go back. We'll check this. We'll fly right past Tampa. Let's look at this now. We got to get that out of the way, and we'll go back out. There's the storm. We'll move up Florida, and we'll go to Tampa International right there. There we go, and we'll see what weather we'll try to use. That's set for arrival. So we'll go across a little water and then up the coast, and we'll see if we see any weather. See if we see Milton or not. And flight conditions, we're gonna do real-time live weather. So we'll turn on live weather and see what happens. Okay, that's good. So we close and we say fly, and I gotta get my shoes off because look at that, we go up to the mountains, and that could be the Sierras right there. Yeah, I don't know where in the Sierras it would be, but it also could be in the Alps. Could be the Alps. Okay, so we we got some clouds. Anyway, we'll just go ready to fly, and we are going to take the brakes off. We'll go outside here. Let's see if we got let's see. There we go. So it looks like live weather. We got maybe some conditions running in here, but we'll pop up right through the weather. So here we go, and we'll be in the afterburner. Here we go. And we'll look back at it. So we'll be able to pop up above the weather in no time here. And the wheels up, and the flaps up.
Drivetrain 901, continue for north departure.
And we want to go a little bit, to the left to get on track for Tampa. We'll shoot up through the weather. A little bit left, we got to say goodbye. There we go.
Navy Key Tower, strike train 901, frequency change.
So we'll see what my weather looks like here. And we're at 8,000 feet. We'll go a little bit more to the left and see if it looks like a hurricane to us. We're a little above the speed of sound, so we can get up here, and the sound is behind us. All right, there we go. And so we'll go up to 20,000 feet, and we'll see how we're doing here. We'll bring in the chart. We'll bring in the chart, and that's on 100 nautical miles. We'll move it out to 200, and we should be able to go up here to right to, yeah, there, right there is CF, I guess, is no, I can't, like Tampa. That's probably the name of somebody, is the airport, but I definitely clicked off Tampa. But let's look around and see if we see the weather conditions. Let's make sure we're on. No, we're not quite on the center line. But this is supposed to be actual weather here. Actual weather conditions, but again, it's a simulation. So what do I know? And so the build-ups, it could go up to 30,000 feet. I've never flown through a hurricane, so what would I know? And we might not be able to, and we're on a 200-mile scale, so we're 200 miles out. Right now, we're just getting on the board here, so this is probably 200 miles across. And we're at Mach 1.3, we're 26,000 feet, that's high enough. So we'll level off and let it go up to, this thing will go Mach 2. And we'll see what the weather looks like here. I'm not going to change the time. No, 26,000. We could click on the altimeter. I mean click on the autopilot. See if it goes on. Oh, we need to move the heading over. Yeah, the heading's right on. So we'll just see if that works. Yeah, 26,000 feet. So it should hold. And we'll see if this is actually tied in. So we'll move this left. Yeah. So our heading bug is working. And we're heading right for Tampa. Let's go back outside. This baby is holding its course. And we'll see what the eye looks like. This could be the eye right there. So again, this is not real. so we can play with it and look out to the east, and definitely the weather is spread out. But we're going to see what the hurricane looks like, and we know that it's probably within 50. It's probably within 40 miles of the coast, off the coast of Tampa. We do know that. So again, I've got it set. It's holding its altitude, and we can go to the right just a little bit. It's coming back on course. It's all right, right there. I can move this just to the right, just slightly. And just below this right here is the heading bug, is right there. You'll see that move over to the right. Watch this. There, just moved over to the right just a little bit. So it'll go over and intersect that. And you look on here, and there's the bug. The bug is almost on the heading, but we're trying to intercept the course. And it's getting dark. It's getting dark here, folks. So if it's overcast and looks nasty at Tampa, we'll just continue on north. We'll fly north at the eye, and we'll land up to the north someplace. We'll go into Pensacola. And again, we're looking at oh, I just saw some lightning. Wow, that's neat. Yeah. Whoa. Whoa. I've never seen that. I've never seen that before. Right down here. Yeah. Oh wow. This is fun. It wouldn't be fun in a real airplane. And we'll just keep looking down. And we're closing in on the, so let's move down to 100 mile range. See we're 100 miles there. So we're still yeah, we're about 100 miles out. So we're gonna just go right by, and the hurricane is right off to our left. We'll keep this intact here. Yeah, you can see through that. So we're looking like we're going to go right through it here. Fortunately, I've got it on autopilot, and yeah, we probably just going to stay on the right. Possibly the winds are pushing they're be counterclockwise, so the winds are off to our left and probably keeping us off. We have a crab angle here where we should intercept, but the winds are blowing us off course. Not too much, because we're going over 1,000, and we would slow down to operating speed if we were in a real airplane. Let's see if we see any more lightning. Maybe it's out to the left. Huh. I think actually we're right. We're maybe in the eye. We're possibly in the eye of the storm right here. And once we get up to the north of the storm, and of course I don't have it quite pinpointed, but it was south and west of Tampa, so it should be to our left. But the eye could be within the eye. So when we get to the other side, it'll look weird. So we still aren't getting any closer to our course, but that's all right. I think we're in the eye. Again, you can't trust anything I say. We're in it. We're still going. I may have started telling you that you would never go through up against the caution of the speed limit. There is a maneuvering speed aircraft have, so you would be flying at the maneuvering speed. And the weather plane that they fly through the storms is the old Orion. It's Lockheed Electra, and the Navy calls it a P3. It's a 4-engine turboprop, and it's got short wings, and it can get along probably at 300. But I bet they fly that thing down around 200 knots when they're going through a hurricane. So you've got updrafts and downdrafts here that you wouldn't want to be. Of course, it looks like it's steady eddy here at 26,000 feet. But this is the best I can do is flying through a storm. This is called IFR. We'll go inside and look outside, and you can see the wings. The wings going back there. Can't see much out there. A little blue sky. Oh, that's the reflection backwards. Let's see what's behind us. No, I can't see any blue sky. Okay, get this back on course there, and then we put it there. And we're just flying over Tampa right about now, and we'll see what happens when we start coming out the other side. We don't have to listen to that. And again, the storm should be off. Well, it should be all around us. But I think we actually flew through the eye. Again, I'm not an expert at this. Now we're starting to fly out the other side. And we'll look backwards. We'll look frontwards too. We could be this could be the eye also. Anyway, we'll look back. And we'll head north. We'll put this back on 200, and we'll see where we end up. And again, you can see the shoreline going along here, and we could end up over here in it doesn't matter. We can just go up. Maybe Tallahassee is right up dead ahead of us. We'll see. We'll see where we're going. Oh, here we go. So we'll just go off to the right just a little bit. We'll set our course and go straight up the coast here. See what we find up to the north. We'll fly into the clear. And still in the soup. We're still in the soup. Get a little closer. Now the wind is going to come from the right in this part of the cyclone. Anti-cyclone, I guess you'd call it. I can't remember my weather what I learned about weather. So we'll turn it to the right a little bit. We're right on course. So we'll go inside and move this over. Here we go. And see where we fly out of this soup. And we aren't quite hanging up. See what this airport is. Doesn't say. Doesn't say. Let's go back out. There's Jacksonville. Yeah, we could go to Jacksonville. So let's do that again. Find Jacksonville. JAX, did it say? Yeah. JA. Right there. Is that Jacksonville? That's Jacksonville. So we need to head over in that direction. So we'll put it to the right. Go inside, move it about 10 degrees over here. That ought to get us heading over that way. What is NRB? Doesn't say. And JA, right here is Jacksonville. Jacksonville International. Got plenty of runway for us. And let's see how we're doing on that. Coming around, we can do it another 10 degrees to the right. Still in a turn. How are we doing? The bug is almost up there. Move this down just a little bit. Give it another jog on the bug. Leveling out. One more shot here. See how that does. So we're still in the soup. 26,000 feet. And you can see our airplane. It's getting close. I can do it another shot here to the right. Maybe another 5 or 7 degrees. See how that does. Getting pretty close. So we should be flying out of this stuff pretty quick here. Yeah, got Jacksonville nailed right there. It's not like some of the other planes I have where you can click on nearest airport and then you can fly direct to those airports. Turn on the autopilot and it'll track right to the airport. This is the old-fashioned way. And it looks like it's just slightly to the right, but the winds should be coming in from our right. So possibly it's going to track right over to Jacksonville. Now I'm starting to see the weather. I'm starting to see some clouds. And we're getting out of the. We're going to say goodbye to Milton here in a minute. See if we can see down. Oh, I didn't have to have it making so much noise. See if we see out this way. Not quite. Sorry about leaving the noise on. We didn't have to do that. Didn't have to do that. We might have to fly might have to fly to Atlanta. Get out of this stuff. I'm seeing some clouds. Of course, by the time I update this, There's a little loss in resolution when you upload to YouTube. See if we see down. We don't see anything down, but we do see a little cloud formation. We see the sun. The sun's starting to break through. We'll keep that behind us. We're almost to Jacksonville. We'll just hang in. And it's getting late, so it's getting dark. We could bring, the sun hasn't gone down yet, so we're all right. We're okay. Coming up on Jacksonville. We could ask for the weather there, but frankly I don't know how to do it with this airplane. We're whizzing right along. Mach 1.72. It says we're truing out at 1,000, so that'd be 1,100 plus miles per hour. Okay, may have to go on from Jacksonville.
Automated weather observation 2200 Zulu. Wind
No.
084 at 5.
That may be Savannah right there.
Sky condition. Few clouds at 10,000 feet, 700 feet, scattered. Temperature
nothing
20
there.
Celsius. Dew point 10 Celsius. Altimeter 29er. Kilo Alpha Yankee Sierra.
Okay, we're
automated
over
weather
Jacksonville.
observation 2200 Zulu.
No, you
Wind
don't see anything.
082 at 5. Visibility 4. Sky condition. Few clouds at 10,000 feet, 700 feet, scattered. Temperature 20
Walter
Celsius.
Burrow,
Dew point
South
10
Carolina.
Celsius.
May have to fly up to South Carolina.
Kilo Alpha Yankee Sierra. Automated weather observation 2200 Zulu. Wind 082 at 5.
Charleston.
Visibility 8.
That'd be fun to go to Charleston,
Sky condition.
South
Few clouds at
Carolina.
10,000 feet, 700 feet, scattered. Temperature 20 Celsius. Dew point 10 Celsius.
May have to go to Charleston.
Altimeter 29er.
Starting to
Kilo
break,
Alpha Yankee
starting to
Sierra.
break up.
Automated weather observation 2200 Zulu.
Didn't look like the weather went this
082 at
far.
5. Visibility
Of course,
7.
I could always kick out of the
Sky
weather,
condition.
but
Few clouds at 10,000 feet, 700 feet, scattered.
this is more fun to be able to say that I flew
Dew
right
point
through,
10
and I
Celsius.
flew right through the
Altimeter
hurricane.
29er.
Nearest airport list. Let's see
Kilo
if
Alpha
Charleston's
Yankee
on
Sierra.
here.
Automated weather observation 2200 Zulu. Wind 082 at 5.
Stafford,
Visibility
Nassau,
7. Sky condition.
Jacksonville.
Few clouds at 10,000 feet, 700 feet,
airport's
scattered.
farther.
Temperature 20 Celsius. Dew
So,
point 10 Celsius. Altimeter
Jacksonville.
29er.
That's not helping.
Kilo Alpha Yankee Sierra. Kilo Alpha Yankee Sierra. Automated weather observation. Kilo Alpha Yankee Sierra. Kilo Alpha Yankee Sierra. Automated weather
So,
observation
we could pick,
2200 Zulu. Wind 080 at
Flying
5.
Ranch.
Visibility 7. Sky condition. Few clouds at 10,000 feet, 700 feet, scattered. Temperature 20 Celsius. Dew point 10 Celsius. Altimeter 29er. Kilo Alpha Yankee Sierra. Automated weather observation.
Foxtrot Lima 84 traffic strike 39er 128 miles northeast, flight level 260 windbound to land runway 6.
Kilo Alpha Yankee Sierra. Automated weather observation 220.
There we go, got rid of that. Don't need that. Let's see how we're doing here. Okay, and we were going to think about Charlotte, but I I kind of lost that. We need to get out of the soup before we pick an airport. We did go by Jacksonville. We did go by Jacksonville. I don't see any break in the weather. Again, I can change the weather. Looks like it's changing here a little bit. Let's see, we're still tooting along. Mach 1.7. They did say it was a pretty big hurricane. A lot of weather. There's looking like it's not so solid anymore. Let's go ahead and see what our heading is here. We do need to change our, so NBC, let's see what that is. So Beaufort, South Carolina. No, I've never been there. South Carolina. CHS, is that Charlotte? Somerville, South Carolina. Now we're starting to break out. Let's see how we're doing here. What's this one here? Hilton Head. Oh, they play golf there. If we break out, we can go into Hilton Head, but it's kind of short. 5,000 feet. That's a little short for us. Been to Hilton Head. Yeah. Not in airplane, but been to Hilton Head watching golf on TV. So that's Hilton Head. And we'll just go up north a little bit more. GGE, what would that be? Georgetown. I've never been to Georgetown or even heard about it. Okay, CRE. Nothing there. KPC. No, don't know what that is. Now we're starting to see. We're starting to break out. Okay, where are we here? Okay, so NBC, what's this? That's Hilton Head right there. NBC is Beaufort. Let's try inland a little bit. Okay. Walterboro. No, not yet. Let's see down here. What's this one right there? Walterboro. I did that already. Let's see what this one. Let's see what this. 5,900 feet. That's enough. But I've never heard of Georgetown. I want to go someplace where I've heard about it. Florence? No. I don't know much about South Carolina. And let's see here. Orangeburg. Wow. Sumter, South Carolina. They got a 5,500 foot tarmac. Let's go to Sumter. Fort Sumter. Okay, Sumter. Let's see if I can still remember what it is. I think this is it. Okay. Sumter, South. Shaw Air Force Base. There, that makes sense. KSSC. Okay. KSSC. So we need, there's the shoreline right there. KSSC, we need to move this over. KSSC, huh? Okay, KSSC, where was that? Where was that? No, that's not it. Now I can't find it. There's Sumter. And then the Air Force Base is right next to it. Yeah, right here. KSSC, Shaw Air Force Base. Okay, so it's right next to, right there. So we're going to go a little more to the left. See how that does. Let's go outside, see how it looks. We could probably start down, so we take the autopilot off. Let's go down here and see if we got our autopilot off. Yeah, it's off. So we'll drop the nose. It's right there. Right there. Let's see where we are right now. We'll look back at the storm, and we can kind of come back. Let's see, how far do we have to go? Right here, I think. Yeah, there it is. So just, we're almost headed at it. Right here, right next to it, right there. KSSC, Sumter, Shaw Air Force Base. Okay. Click back out. And we're going to see where our airplane is. Then we're going to go to KSSC right here. And back. And KSSC, do we see that anywhere? KSSC. I don't see it yet. We're still zipping along. We're at 9,000 feet. KSSC. No, I don't see it. Back. Nearest airport. Shaw approach. Let's try that.
Shaw approach strike tree 901 is type 5 miles northeast of 6 Sierra Charlie 17,700 feet. Request flight following.
Strike tree 901 Shaw approach. Squawk 6 tree 27.
Squawk 6 tree 27 strike tree 901.
Strike tree 901 radar contact 6 miles north of 6 Sierra Charlie 1, 11,500 feet. Altimeter 29.96.
Roger, strike tree 901.
No KSSC. No KSSC. Back. Let's see where we are. Nothing there. So let's look at the chart. Put the chart on. Up. Yeah, we're 175. There's KSSC. KSSC. Sumter. We'll try again. How about KSMS? And we'll do that. We're heading at both of them. We're looking at both of them. We've got to watch our speed here. Come up with a little power. Get on the tail. Get on the tail. We're slowed down. Oh, we slipped back up to 18,000, so we can let it come on down. And then we're gonna go. We're gonna go right here. I don't see it. I don't see it. Try farther. Sumter, KSMS. There it is, Shaw Air Force Base. There it is, right there. Request full stop landing.
Shaw Tower Strike Tree 901 is 20 miles southeast 15,800 feet with Quebec to land.
Strike Tree 901 Shaw Tower. Altimeter 29.906, 1062 at tree. Make left base runway 04 right.
Left base 04 right. So we aren't going to do that, but 04 is right here. Okay, we'll acknowledge that.
Enter left base runway 04 right, Strike Tree 901.
They usually give it to you backwards, but I could be backwards at this stage of the game. So let's look back at the chart, and so there's 04 right there. So we'll just keep heading right in this direction, and then make a right base. They said left base, but we're going to make a right base, and this could be it right here. Fort Sumter. And we're 280, which is good. And we go in on this. KSSC. And we're looking for that runway right there. That's 040 right there. So when we get up here, a beam of that, we'll make a right turn. And they know we're coming. And we'll look back at the weather again. There's no weather in sight. I don't know what that lake is. I'm not going to worry about the lake right now. I got to worry about landing. We got a little sunshine to land in. We're right at 300 knots. We're truing out at 331. Starting to relax now. Now, see, this could be the other airport right here, regular Sumter, not the Air Force Base. I can kick it up a little bit, 3,800 feet, so we can kind of level off. But we have to get
Strike Tree 901, wind 018 at 6. Clear to land runway 04 right.
So they're clearing us to land.
Clear to land runway 04 right, Strike Tree 901.
There we go. So we're clear to land. I think that's the airport. What's this right here? This could be it. That's not it over there. This is it right here. So we'll continue till we get a beam. It's a pretty picture. Pretty picture. So we'll put the wheels down, put the flaps down. Get it slowed down to about 150. I think she said 04, right? Yeah, I think that's what she said. We'll see if they chew us out for landing on 04 left. We're coming around to 04. $160. Yeah, we got it. Just before dark. This is a prettier runway, but I think they wanted us to land on the right. Lucky it's and we're heading 04. There we go.
Strike tree 901, contact ground on 126.1.
There we go. Get the air brakes up. Yep. Got to get my feet on the pedals. I like to end up crossing my legs when I'm flying, so I don't have my feet on the pedals.
Strike tree 901, did you copy?
Okay, let's.
Going to 126.1 strike tree 901.
Here we go. Shaw ground.
Shaw ground strike tree 901, request taxi to parking.
Strike tree 901, taxi to general aviation parking using taxiway Bravo.
Taxiing to general aviation parking using taxiway Bravo strike tree 901.
Flaps up. So we can get rid of this. So that's the first time I've flown through a hurricane. And we'll just taxi right into these guys here. Yeah, looks like they're waiting for us. That's enough. That's enough. And now we're looking west. Let's look to the south, so see if we see any weather down there. No. Anyway, we may have flown through the eye of the storm. There's the moon. There we are. Go back inside, shut her down. Open the hatch. Look outside. There we go. Got the moon. I guess we could turn our landing lights off. That's it. We're home free. Shaw Air Force Base. And Sumter. Fort Sumter. Whether Fort Sumter is here or not, that's the name we got. Okay, thanks for riding along. And that's my first hurricane experience. And I had a ball. It worked me over. And of course, a lot of time, a lot of boring. Couldn't see anything, but that's the way it is. Thanks for riding along. Bye-bye.